Hey y'all, welcome to Midwest Grounds. Come with us today as we check out Devil's Den State Park in West Fork, Arkansas. We stayed at campsite 54, and one of the best things about this campground is that everything is paved. We had very little trouble leveling out our camper, and the spots were not too close together that you felt crowded by your neighbors. Everyone was super friendly, and there were a lot of outdoor activities going on. There is no cell service, but if you want to pay for some spotty Wi-Fi, it's definitely not cheap. One user for 4 days costs us about $20. But there is a payphone by the bathroom if you have an emergency. But trust me, with this view, you definitely don't need a phone for anything other than taking beautiful pictures. This was the view just behind our campsite, and it was so beautiful and relaxing to wake up to every morning. Just a few miles from our campsite near the check-in, there's a really pretty waterfall and some great amenities for you to check out during peak seasons. It's a really neat swimming pool, which I'm sure when it's open it's really packed all the time. And there's a little kids area as well. Really pretty cool. This is kind of over by where the store and the cafe are. This is just down the road from the visitor center, but there's a really cool store over this way and a little cafe that I think it's probably open during the summer. It wasn't open when we came mid-April, but you know, it looks out onto this beautiful fishing dock. Lots of places to sit and be, lots of geese, but it's just an incredible view. A little cafe here. A little fireplace and some nice picnic tables. It's just really a beautiful spot. Again, you can look out on this awesome view. There's always wildlife out here and birds. Lots of fish. One of our favorite views was off the suspension bridge just down from the waterfall. This is a really cool structure, and the view just makes it all the more beautiful of a spot. The tent camping area is closer down to the waterfall, and it's right by the water. This is walking down into the amphitheater. Beautiful space. This would be a wonderful place for a wedding or a vow renewal. So pretty. Just super secluded. Already have all the chairs here. Beautiful space. As long as you don't mind a little uneven walking. No heels. Warn the guests. But it's just a really beautiful space. Here, and turn around and show what it looks like. Really cool. We do have a few notes about this location. It gets very crowded on the weekends. Every spot was full when we went in mid-April, and I can only imagine how crowded it is during the summer. Also, if you're pulling a camper, you do not want to take the switchbacks. It's nearly impossible to get yourself through there, and it was scary enough in just our truck. So make sure you follow those signs for which exit to take to get to the campground. Now onto a segment we like to call the ground grade. This is where we review a coffee shop near the campground and we give it a rating based on overall taste, cost, and the ambiance of the coffee shop. Each category will receive a score out of 5 points and it will be tallied at the end, and we'll keep a running list of our favorite coffee spots. The coffee shop we will be reviewing today is called Dodo Coffee Co. in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It was about 25 miles, about 30 minutes from the campground, which was definitely worth the drive, and it was about the only coffee shop we could find near the campground. It had a small drive-through right off of the highway, and the staff was super friendly and knowledgeable. They don't have a super large menu, but they accommodated our requests. I got a hot vanilla bean latte with oat milk, and Cameron got an iced Americano with cream. They were very quick, and the staff chit-chatted with us while we were waiting for our drinks. The prices were very reasonable. Probably the cheapest coffee I've had in a while, but it definitely did not lack quality or flavor. For taste, we rate it a 4 out of 5. I think the flavor of mine was really good and even. It was a good ratio of milk to espresso, and Cameron noted the coffee flavor of his was good as well. For the cost, we rated a 5 out of 5. For 2 medium drinks and a tip, it was only $12, which is very reasonable. And for ambiance of the place, we give it a 4 out of 5. It's a drive-through only, and with our truck, it was kind of hard to get through the drive-through and make the turn, and they don't have any sort of ordering speaker system, so you have to order at the window, which not a big deal, but I could see how that could get backed up during peak hours. But the staff made it completely worth the wait, and we didn't have any problem with it when we went. So that is a total of 13 out of 15. Thanks for joining us today. If you want to see more of our camping adventures, give our page a like and follow. See y'all.